Hello and welcome to this episode of Farming Simulator 17 and the Hof Bergmann map. I think we're up to like 36, maybe 36, 37 episodes, so that's quite nice. And today we finally got around to start seeding. Finally, that took forever. It's lots of things to do all the time, but we started seeding with our nice little Russian style seeder. Seeds, solid fertilizer. So, and of course I'm sort of bored doing this manually, so I set up a Courseplay CFG. Here we go. Could go dry course. So the seeding way, we're gonna plant some wheat on this field. We started out by setting up straight bits, and then we're gonna end up with two forgot the word. The outlines are called, oh man, I forgot what it's called. That will do that at the end. I'll figure it out soon. It's not the best. It's sort of, the problem is when it backs up it starts turning, for instance. Soon it'll start turning here. Oh no, now it suddenly went pretty straight actually. Okay, it's been turning. You can see over here, you can see it turn before it started on this course again. So but anyway, so we finally started seeding, which is very nice. It's not, let's see how much. Let's see, 1130. It's not the biggest seeder. It doesn't have the highest capacity, but it's sort of nice. I think it will work out pretty good. What could we do in meantime? We could actually go over to take this back up to our plant. I said on the last episode I was gonna use the money on another map I'm playing, but I decided to keep it here and try to reinvest it, unless I change my mind. But if I don't change my mind, the idea is to reinvest it in this map. I'm not exactly sure with what though. Pretty satisfied with the tools we have, machinery we have, everything is nice. I made some sort of spreader for the slurry. No, we were going. For a second there, I thought I took the wrong turn. It's like, oh, I'm an idiot. Why am I going here? But I went there because I should go there. Let's see how much. 58,000. That's full actually. So we could load that. Go over here, see how much. 88,000. 88,000, and we have 47,000 of the Digistate and 25,800 of the biogas. Sounds terrible. Sounds like really something is burning in here. Wonder if you can get up here. I could. That's a very cool thing. I should look on YouTube, see if I can find any good movies on how it's done in real life. We actually do have a facility quite close to where I live, and the reason for that is that we recycle our food waste. So we have a special bin where we collect the waste food we have, so the food we don't use. Put that in a brown paper bag, and then we put the paper bag in a special bin, a brown bin, of course, to keep with the brown theme. And then that gets collected every second week, as does the waste. Not sure what intervals everyone is listening have on when the waste is gathered. We have every second week, and so they empty that bin too, and then that gets transported to the plant, which we have quite close to us, where it gets transformed into biogas. So I should probably look into how it's done. It's interesting. And the biogas, I don't know if it's mainly used for heating or something else. Let's see. We're going to actually sort this out. Transport. That's apples. Yeah, that's in transport. That's in transport. And these are fields. Main farm to BGA is in transport. Main farm to dairy is in transport. So just put those there. Lots of routes here actually. Shop, transport. Transport, and the meat selling is some of help. Meats. Lots of transport routes on this one. Selling. Yep. See, that's full. Go sell that. Oh god, that's heavy. Let's see. Main farm to BGA, main farm BGA. Sawmill heating plant. Didn't I have a main farm to BGA? Didn't have like a BGA to. But here. Okay, so that will be on its way. Where is that? Here it is. So this is wheat, and we'll do some other stuff on the other fields. Got a nice picture of this. Since we're gonna plant some stuff. What else could we do? We don't have any seeds or anything, so we can't make seeds. We don't have any grain, I mean. We didn't get much money for these anyway, so. And that going about its business. We could refill that, I guess. Can we move that with this? Just want to refill it. See how that works. Let's see. It's going slow because it's so freaking heavy. So let's see if we can find something else, some interesting new mods. And if you, that's, by the way, if you have a suggestion on new mods, please let me know. It's always nice. I really wish, I want this to be a pretty interactive channel, which means that I'm doing some of the work, but I need your help with the other parts of doing this. So, and one way of helping me is by suggesting stuff, like suggesting mods. I might not always use mods you're suggesting, so don't always count on me using them, but I will try, of course. God, that's going slow. It's heavy, I guess. But mods could be, I mean, there are really good mods out there, and I don't see all the mods around. So please let me know if you can find any mods. The only new one on the main Farming Simulator website for the last few days, since I've been looking, is the round bale forks pack, which is, I could read about it. This pack contains 2 forks for round bales. Single fork, price is €530. Max working speed, doesn't say, required by default. CTD. Double forks, price $830. Required power 80 horsepower, capacity 2 bales. So that's a really small but cool mod. It even have straps. You can strap it and the bale onto the bale fork. That's good. I think quite good, because that was always a problem with the bale forks I used earlier, that they would always get stuck. I mean, the other way, not stuck, come loose. They always came loose, unfortunately. That's pretty much it. Doesn't seem to be any new mods out on Farming Mods.15. Check FSUK 2 mods. Matthews tower dryer. Okay, cool. Livestock sale barn. Well, we have those. Some barns, that's nice. It's a free stall barn. Okay, cool. I'll sell this. Stop. I really like that people are donating might be the wrong word, but giving up their time and making these maps for free. And I really like that. We like freeware. It's sort of one of the things that always kept me sticking with FS 2004 was the freeware, which I really like and enjoyed playing. So I like freeware, and I think that's a way of contributing to society. This is this community, or whatever sim it is, if it's flight sim or if it's farming simulator, whatever it is. I like freeware in a way, and I don't expect the highest quality when it comes to freeware, because I mean, I understand that if you're making freeware, maybe you don't have the expertise and you don't have the time, you know how to make add-ons that are, or mods that are payware quality, and that's fine. If it's nice airplane, if that's what we're talking about, or a mod for FS17, and it's playable, that's really nice. I just like that, and I enjoy that. That's one. Almost empty now. See how much money we made. Probably not a ton of money though. does take a little bit of time to do this. Almost 30,000 liter. That brings in 36,000 euros, which is very nice. Empty this one. We're good to get it up to 1.2 million. I could buy a windmill. Might do that. We'll see. I haven't decided. Sorry for yawning. I'm recording this at evening. It's Monday evening. I'm gonna set this up so it's broadcasts on Wednesday morning. So by the time you're seeing it, it's Wednesday morning. But recording time, it's Monday evening, and I'm quite tired after the day at work. I don't remember doing much. I did some stuff. I did work. Thinking back about the day, I can see I don't know what I did with my time, but the day passed by really fast, so I think I did quite a lot of work. So that's 27,000, so 36 plus, though. Mustn't forget the trailer. Can't even count. I'm so tired in my head. Okay, 27,000 plus 36,000, 63,000 we made from that load, and that's very excellent. And that's why I'm keeping the version 1 of this, because then I can sell this as biogas, even though it's not biogas, but I could sell it as biogas and make some money, a lot of money actually. So that's a very good deal. Let's spawn over to our seeder. So that's working away up and down the fields. I mean, it seems like the seeds are lasting pretty decently amount of time. Oh, what happened now? Darn it! Now it crashed the desktop. Now this could be interesting, I guess, because this is something that's part of the game too. Even though I used, let's see, one of the maps, which map was it? It wasn't the Charleroi, it was some other map. Darn it, which map was it? Oh yeah, fixing farm. What's it called? I'm gonna look it up. It's higher hill. Kleinholm map, of course. Kleinholm map is a map where I had some problems with crashed desktop once in a while. But I haven't had it on this map before, so that's weird. Why am I having it now? Could this be just a coincidence? Did I do something wrong? What could it be? I'm starting Farming Simulator again, that's why it's taking a little bit of time. Luckily I have the save game thing installed, so it saves every 5 minutes. See, I turned off the sound on the recording so I won't get any annoying copyright infringement notices for playing the game as it is. I wonder if all authors get that, or just some. Because I've missed I had 2 episodes where I missed stopping there, where I had basically did this. I reloaded the game and I forgot to turn off the sound, and then I did get copyright infringement warnings on both of those for the song. it's playing during the menu. You can turn it off, but then you turn off all sounds, which I don't want to do that. But now at this stage we can turn the sound on because there's no sound in the game. See where it stopped. How far it got. Start. Yes, please. That's working away. Drive course. A little bit. Okay, so it was selling. It wasn't done with that. So just sell this again, and we'll save just to make sure we don't have to reload that thing again. So what else could I do? What future projects do I have? I should probably start looking at other maps. This is the point where I usually get really tired of maps. Where it's like, I mean, this should be the fun part. Where you start making money and you reinvest it in cool new gear and stuff which you use then to make more money and so on and so on. But this is usually the point where I sort of lose interest in a map and start looking for other maps. Now I don't have another map. Well, actually I do have another map, which is my which is the map I've been playing most. That is the County Line map, which is a new version of an FS15 map, which was great and amazing. So I've been playing that, but I played that for a while, so I don't think a Let's Play on it would be fun, because I don't feel like starting over, and I don't know that if you would enjoy just coming crashing bang into a game I played for 40 hours. Well, I guess it's different from this, where I'm not at that stage, but I'm not sure you would really enjoy it that much. And I also have tons of mods on that, which I didn't keep track of where I found those, and that's an important thing for me on this channel, is to let people find out where I found the stuff and where they can, where you the listeners and listeners and the audience of this this channel can actually find out where you find those mods. I personally, but that's just my opinion. I do understand some authors do it differently and they don't put stuff out links and you have to find it yourself. But me personally, I think that if I look at a channel or an episode of some sort on YouTube, and there's some add-ons, mods, I usually want to know where they found it, so I can find it myself. Especially if I think it's cool. I was like, oh, that's a really cool tractor. That's a really cool tractor. I want to find that. So where do I find that? Just looking in the description for me is the easiest way to find my way back and find my way to those things. Some authors don't put any links. They just say, hey, here I am. This is what I'm doing. Find stuff. Google it, which is usually not that hard if you just know the model name. What you're googling, you can find it most of the time. And some authors do have a couple have the Google documents. So they have Google documents you can go into and watch and look at those, and you can see where they are, and there are some links to it. Links are difficult though, because it takes a bit. They do break, and so you can't find your way back to them. If you leave this channel lying around for 10 years, nothing will be. Probably most of the links won't work. So, and if you find a link that doesn't work, please let me know. Just email me, inbox me, leave a message on that episode that, hey, this link doesn't work, so I'll find it. I can find a new link or remove it if it's not longer available. But that's so please, that's one way of interacting with this channel, is to actually let me know those things, so I can keep the links pretty much up to date. I don't have time or energy to modify all the links, so if if someone leaves a comment, say, hey, this link is broken, I'll update that link, and all the new episodes I make after that point. So I'll change the link in that episode, and I'll change the link in the document I use to put the links in the description. But I mean, if one of the links on this map breaks, that means I would have to edit 36 different episodes, changing the links, which could be done. I'm not saying it couldn't be done, of course it can be done, but it takes a little bit too much time for me to do that. If you think I'm totally stupid with that, please let me know. And if you find it really important, then let me know, and then I'll try to make an effort to do that, to keep those links up to date, and all the links on all of the shows, all of the episodes, sorry. But let me know. Most people just Google stuff. I do that. I just Google shit. I find what I want, usually. But if you're one of those people that likes the quick and easy way of finding stuff just in the description, please let me know. And if you really want me to focus also on not just bringing you content, but also updating broken links and that sort of thing, please let me know if they're broken, and please let me know that they think I should update all the links. I'll try to make that. I'm not promising anything, just for the record. I'm not promising anything, but I'll try to make an effort, most definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. I'm pretty much done with this episode. Don't know what I'll do on the next episode. We'll see. We'll take it when we get there. So anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.